To get started with DeepView Enterprise, the first step is to create a dataset inside a project. So we have the screen opened where we have project showing. So let's create a project, call it demo. We can add a description, demo for importing a project, a dataset. So we can click this database icon to go into the datasets inside a project. So our project is now selected as demo and we don't have any dataset as yet. So let's create one. So our first dataset can be Coco 128, which is a small dataset. Demo import. Let's say this is the card that shows the dataset just created. Number of images currently 0, label 0. It has no labels. When we import, the labels will be created here. It has no groups and no annotations. Groups are used to partition a dataset, and it's useful for training purposes to separate into validation and training groups. So let's say if we want to upload a dataset, uh, we select type darknet, and one thing, there's no annotation here, so for us to import an annotation as well, a set of annotations, we need to create annotations. So let's say we call it ground truth. So now we go into upload datasets. We select darknet, and now we have annotations as ground truth. We select a folder there's a folder that contains Coco 128 label and images, and we select a folder. One thing to note here is that when we import, there may be training or validation folders inside the darknet folder, but they will be merged into one data sets. So we will be partitioning the data set inside our application later on. So view files, click on view files. So there are 260 files in this data set, and we do a start import. So there's a progress bar that runs here. Please note that if you close your browser or do a restart at this time, this process will end. You can always go to different tabs and come back. That will not affect the upload. However, this upload is not complete. So if we do a refresh here, we have 80 labels. If we click on the eye, these are all the labels. We have 128 images. We out of those 128 images, only 125 are the ones that have annotations, and the total number of annotation boxes, since it's a detection uh, data set, are 921. We can go to gallery and we see that the images have been imported. Now we can do different functionalities with this data set. So we can always enable the ground truth and see different features in that. There are a bunch of filtration options that will be covered in a different video. Thanks for watching.